Experience Karen Hunter in a completely different way. Karen Hunter is awesome. The podcast.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me in Karen Hunter is Awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is Awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed. Elon has a baby's mama that was reckless out there on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And it's a wild. So I'm going to read her tweets. Her name is Ashley St. Clair. Apparently, what is she? Some sort of OnlyFans model? Is she?
She's a conservative. She's like a porn star? Supposedly, she's a conservative commentator. Supposedly.
With a porn background or some sort of OnlyFans?
I don't know about the porn. I just know they went because she got a bunch of damn tweets and stuff that she went and deleted because they found them where she was doing that conservative grift, and she was like, Kamala Harris hasn't met a man she won't bend over for power. And so now everybody's like, hey, so is this you?
Right.
And she's like, delete. So I don't know if she does porn or not, but I know she fake conservative.
Well, I feel like if you slept with him, you're a porn star. All right. Allegedly. She's sex worker. She's claiming exactly. She's claiming to be his baby's mama. Mm-hmm. And now they're trying to back up from it. But she's 26. She went on Twitter last Friday. He's 53. He's old enough to be her father. Mm-hmm. She gave birth 5 months ago to a child. And she said, 5 months ago, I welcomed a baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father. I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's privacy and safety. But in recent days, it has become clear that tabloid media intends to do so. So regardless of the harm it will cause, here it is, right? So on Saturday, Musk, who is also, the owner of Twitter, acknowledged her announcement, issued a one-word response under Milo Yiannopoulos, because he posted it, he reposted it, simply writing, whoa. Yiannopoulos claimed that St. Clair plotted for half a decade to ensnare Musk. So half a decade would be 5 years. That would make her 21. A 21-year-old would probably plot to get pregnant by the richest man in the world. Why not? After seeing his response, St. Clair wasted no time firing back, stating that she had not heard from Musk since the news broke. Elon, we have been trying to communicate for the past several days, and you have not responded, she wrote. And when are you going to reply to us instead of publicly responding to smears from an individual who just posted photos of me in underwear at 15 years old? Now the plot thickens, because that's child trafficking or whatever online, or child porn. His reply within the hour, he wiped her comment from Twitter because he's in charge of it. Then she tweeted again, Elon and I were not together despite the circulating claims, because she's married. This is such trailer trash.
Yes.
Just honey boo boo ass duck.
If it was us, if Obama had a secret baby mama on Twitter talking about when you gonna see your child, we'd never hear the end of it.
They already trying to do that to Clinton. I was like, produce the receipts. Anyway, I don't care either. But so apparently she said she and Elon used IVF. And this is where it gets interesting, because I believe this.
Me too.
Used IVF with a CRISPR, so that you can put sperm in a test tube to study what the characteristics are. The heavy sperm, or the women, the girl sperm drops to the bottom. You can skim off the top. I don't know why I know this stuff. The top sperm are usually the males because they're quicker swimmers and they're more lithe.
Right.
And she said, we want to ensure our baby had the best traits. Well, neither his original face and body, you already starting in a deficit. Like, the baby ain't going to come out with plastic surgery, sirs and ma'am. Like, they're going to get you everybody got a nose job and then they have a child. The child is telling, that's the nose. That's your original nose on that child. I won't name all the celebrities that I see their children. I go, hey, that's your original face. Anyway, she said, our little one's DNA now includes enhancements. What? Roderick, enhancements from other organisms for superior intelligence and health. How do we define this? And we couldn't be happier. This is why I agreed to do it, because I trust Elon's. So this man ain't really even banging them out. He's in a lab experimenting with his own body, sperm, and on women to produce these children. This is some sci-fi to the next, and I believe this. By the way, this tracks.
I mean, he talks about eugenics, and he talks about how, like, one of his theories is about how people that are smart and brilliant like him need to populate the earth and all this stuff. So, like, it's not something he hasn't brought up in the past, and I'm sure some enterprising young women have paid attention to that and thought this is an easy bag. If nothing else, I'd take them to court and get some child support or something from the richest man in the world, which has got to be a lucrative amount of child support. So, you know, maybe she just was out here grifting, and he stopped returning phone calls, so she had to go to Twitter on him.
Well, apparently he doesn't pay.
Yeah, I would imagine he doesn't.
Yeah, because it's, again, to your point,
right? I didn't say it was smart. I said it would make sense that some enterprising young woman would take the chance. I would think it would be a dumb thing to do, but they probably banking on, like, if the courts can even get me 1% of this, I'm gonna be rich for the rest of my life. It's not a gamble I'd take, but you know, hey, y'all want to be associated with Elon Musk?
Okay, well, another one of his baby's mamas. Her original name is Claire Elise Boucher or Boucher. Boucher. I don't Boucher. She's a Canadian singer. She goes by the name of Grimes.
Yeah.
You know Grimes? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was his first woman that publicly everybody associated him with, and that was my first, like, what is she doing with him? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, she don't seem to have these politics and all that stuff. But look, the grift is a grift. I guess you got to get it how you get it, sis.
Well, she, and I'm saying, are these high genes here? She's an electro pop musician. That y'all are on some. This eugenics thing is about to backfire, because I don't know. I took 10th grade biology. Right. I learned about recessive and dominant genes. Dominant and recessive genes. I knew what the characteristics were of the dominant and recessive gene. And then when we doing experiments on the lab, you know, we had to dissect the mice, the meses. It was never brown mice, never the gray ones. Always the white little pinkies. I'm just saying. And then the labs that I'm gonna say less, but recessive genes. Y'all,
all I want to know is
dominate with recessive genes. Make that make sense biologically.
All I want to know is, what are we defining as the best? Because when you're saying we need eugenics to pass on the best traits of humanity, and your number one candidate is Elon Musk,
come on,
I have questions about the qualifications of best. That's all I'm saying. Yes. Like, there's a whole lot of Jalen's in sport right now that I would say qualify higher for the best when it comes down.
Come on.
If we're just passing down genes.
Listen, I'm scratching LeBron. If I'm passing down genes, I'm gonna trip, scratch him, get some DNA. If you really want to do something, that man is a damn force of nature. I don't even understand how
Asia Wilson is dating Bam Adebayo. Okay, what? I'm just saying. I don't know. I just want to know what the qualifications are for best, because I feel like we got two completely different. I feel like
definitions.
Very ironic that best also means Elon Musk in Elon's definition, right?
Correct.
Like, the best genes, mine, brother. You look like a sideways SUV. You don't. Oh my goodness. No way.
I call him a stand-up frog with the new body. The old body, I can't even imagine. But, you know, a frog on two legs, like, what is that? I don't know.
There's no way.
So Grimes is out here on Twitter. The real baby, I don't know if this one's
original
the baby mama. The original baby mama. She tweeted to Elon, "Please respond about our child's medical crisis. I'm sorry to do this publicly, but it's no longer acceptable to ignore the situation. This requires immediate attention. And if you don't want to talk to me, can you please designate or hire someone who can, so that we can move forward on solving this issue? This is urgent, Elon." She had to go to Twitter. So that tells me he's not taking care of his business. But you want to know how I really know he's not taking care of his business? All of you. And we should know this, because this man right now has your Social Security. has the ability to hit a button and not give you your refund check. He is in charge of all of these things. He's got your social security information. He is the president. We should know the character of this person. His daddy has been talking about that he's definitely on the spectrum. We thought something was wrong with him.
Yeah.
And then regarding his parenting, listen to what Elon Musk said about his own son. Play it.
Do you think Elon is a good dad?
No, he hasn't been a good dad. The first child was too much with nannies and died in the care of a nanny. Now, what I'm saying, if Elon hears this, he's going to shoot me or something. But anyway, that's what I think. That's no good. They were too rich, too many nannies. Then he had 5 children with the same woman, 5 sons, all brought up. Each one had its own nanny. You followed me?
Mm-hmm.
When they got divorced, the nannies were 6 on this side and 6 on that side. So it was really a weird situation.
Just never really spent time with kids, eh?
No.
First of all, the baby died. Second of all, the fact that he's got all these boys tells you that he is messing in the lab with the children. Because that's just the nature will give you more women, more girl children for procreation purposes, y'all. So that's where there are more women globally than there are men. It's natural. This is unnatural, whatever he's doing playing in the lab. But what is also unnatural is having your children raised by people who are not you. That's unnatural. And this is also, it tracks. It's very American, because I know my great-great-grandmama probably was suckling somebody else's child on her breast and raising somebody else's child. At the same time, that child got to grow up and call her gal or N-word, like this is America, though. It's twisted.
Well,
on
it's
some
also
other level.
South African, apparently.
South African, which studied American Jim Crow the way the Nazis studied American Jim Crow. It's still American, Rod.
Yeah.
This is this is the source code for all of the.
He's a complete representation of all of it.
Yes. All right. So I just wanted to give you all this information as we go about our day. This is all. It's important. Not really, but we kind of need to know. And so when people come with the BS about all the great things this person is doing, I don't believe it. I don't believe anything out of his mouth, out of Trump. I can call him Trump now because our sister Jane Elliott gave us a nice acronym for him, so I can call him. Yeah, tyrannical. What? Now I can't remember it, but I'll figure it out. It's something. Yeah, underwear
ugly.
Wearing.
Mother, you got it. You got
Mother Pucker. Yeah, there we go. Mother Pucker.
Introducing a new podcast. Karen Hunter is awesome.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. So check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.
Karen Hunter is awesome. A new podcast from Karen Hunter.